Good morning. It's Monday, the 9th of March, and this is my new vlog. So, in case you haven't seen me before, I keep assuming you have, but you more than likely haven't. So, oh, hold on, maybe a bit. Excuse the mess behind me. There is no furniture really currently in this room to put anything away, so until the edges of the room have been finished, because they still need to be caulked, and then we need to paint the skirting boards, and after that I can finally put some furniture back in. So it's a bit in disarray, but on the plus, look at our lovely flooring we've had put down. Isn't it beautiful? So I'm Anna. I am the dyer behind Big Bear Yarns. I live in Essex in the UK with my cat, who you might see in a bit in her tunnel behind me, my two dogs, and my sister. Did I say sister? I can't remember. It's okay. So this vlog I will be filming from Monday the 9th to Wednesday the 18th, next Wednesday basically, and then I'll release it on the Friday. So this vlog basically is a little bit of a challenge. I have, as you all know, I have to sip my coffee. I have, if you've watched my podcast, got too many sock yarn scraps. My sock yarn scraps are enormous. It's way too much. I haven't been using them up anywhere near enough, so that's what part of this is to do. So this is just a small example of my sock yarns scraps. So what I want to do, because I've been intending to do it forever, I've been intending to do this, I don't know, for like 2 years, and I never get around to it. So this will be a perfect opportunity to at least get the ball rolling on that. And I might do myself a bigger challenge, depending on how this one goes, on the same sort of project. So I would like to try and knit as many as possible, tiny little like advent stockings. So just like tiny little socks that are probably like, I don't know, like 2 or 3 inches tall in total. That I can then pop numbers on and put chocolates and things in them for my like sisters and my mum, which I think would be really cute, just tiny little stockings. So I was thinking, oh, should I challenge myself to try and be able to do like a whole advent calendar, so 24 mini socks in that time? I'm not sure I'll be able to do it. Can I knit 24 tiny stockings in like 10 days? Probably not, but maybe. Let's see. Can I knit? That's what we'll call this video. Can I knit an entire advent of mini stockings in just over a week? What do you think? Put your guesses down below and let's see if you're right. I already think I won't, but let's see. So I will just, oh God, there's so much dog fluff on this. Odin, my big fluffy guy, is blowing his coat. So there is fluff everywhere. So much of it. So next time you see me, I should be casting on a mini stocking. I might actually cast on, because I've got a few pet sets of my double point needles without socks on. So what I might do, because the cuffs are my least favourite part of a sock. I hate starting them. I hate when I do double points. So I hate when they're all like wibbly wobbly, and it bothers me a lot. So what I might do is just pick out like several yarns. Actually have some little Christmas yarns. That'd be quite fun to do, wouldn't it? Pick out like 3 or 4 yarns and get the cuffs all started and done, and then sort of do them like all together. That might be the best way to do it. That will keep me going, but we'll see. You'll see in the next bit. I thought I'd just check in with you guys about the progress on my stockings. So I thought I cast on 3 stockings in these 3 colours. Oh, and this one. And this one. So I cast them all on and I knit the whole cuff of all of them. And then I was going to keep doing like the cuff, do the leg of all of them, do the heel flap of all of them, on and on. But then I thought, hold on a second. Dita, where are you going, baby? Dita, come back. Dita. Dita, wrong way. Dita, here. Come here. Dita, come here. Come here. Dita, come here. Baby. No, I'm not over. Dita, come here. Bub. Dita, over here. Here. Come on. Bub. Here. There we go. Come here. Come here. Good girl. Oh, she does her best. So what was I saying? Yeah, so I thought I'll just knit through one whole sock. You're so cute. I thought I'd just knit through one whole like little stocking just to know exactly what I'm doing so I can full speed ahead on all of them. So I haven't quite finished the first full one, but I've done a lot of it. So let me show you. So this is what I've done so far. I just want tiny little stockings that are big enough to like pop like a Quality Street or a truffle, you know, just like a nice little chocolate in. So I'm thinking what I'll do is make 24 for each person and crochet like a string, like just chain and maybe slip stitch a chain. And then buy some little, the wooden, pegs, and hang it up as like a little garland that attach numbers to them. So I've done the cuff, the leg, I did a slip stitch heel flap, a heel turn, and I've done all the gusset decreases. So I've done 17 rounds so far of the foot, which includes the gusset decreases. And I'm thinking we'll do about 25 rounds for the foot, and then I'll do the toe. So I basically have just been using 2.5mm needles, and I cast on 32 stitches. I did 32 stitches, so 8 stitches per needle. Just do a 2x2 cuff, and I did 7 rounds for the cuff. I did 14 rounds for the leg, and then I did a slip stitch heel flap by doing 16 rows of a normal slip stitch heel, and then the gusset, and then the heel turn. I hoped it was going to work, and it did work. So I'll tell you, I slipped 1 stitch, and then I knit 8 stitches. And then I did the knit 2 together, slip 1 stitch, turned, and then slipped a stitch, and then purled 3 stitches, knit 2 together, and then slipped 1. And then I just did back and forth, and how you would do a normal heel turn. And I just continued exactly where you would do a normal heel turn, which was just a small, obviously, it's tiny heel turn because it's only 16 stitches to begin with. But it's a cute little heel turn. It was an actual heel turn. So, I've done, so tangled. I've done cuff and a cuff. And this will also tell me which needles I prefer to knit such a small thing on, because you just assume I'd like to use the small needles, but I don't know yet, so we'll see. So I worked out if I wanted to try and do the 24 stockings in not 10 days, I would need to be knitting just over 2 stockings a day. And I'm into the second day and I haven't completed 1 stocking, but I have started 3. Hey kitten, come here. Oh, the cat. Hello. She's so cute. So will I complete 24 stockings? That remains to be seen, but unlikely. If I can get any done, that's going to be just a good thing, I think, just to get a head start, because I've got ages until Christmas, but time just scampers away from you, if you know what I mean. Like, you think, oh, it's March. Oh gosh, that really was really dug in then. Yeah, time just gets away from you before you even know what you're doing. It's October and you're like waist deep in trying to knit things for people for Christmas, and then decorations are just forgotten because you just don't have time. It's not physically enough time to do everything. So I thought, let's get a head start this time. You. She's so grumpy. Is that her go? So I will check in with you probably tomorrow. Got those ends. All right. Anyway, so I just want to do a quick record just update on what's been going on, what I've been doing. So I finished the first stocking. I'll show you like a close up in a bit, but I've just got you all set up. I'm a bit far away, but we're mic'd, so it should be okay. Yeah. So I'm very happy with it, but there is one change I'm definitely going to make. And that is on the gusset. I picked up the 3 stitches that I generally always pick up on the top of the gusset here, right there. So what I think, and that made it just a little bit too wide, I think. It looks a bit too wide in this area. Like, it's fine, I'll use it. This will be one of the 24. It's a Christmas decoration, it doesn't matter that much. No one's going to be looking at it that closely, but it's just a bit too wide. So I'm just going to pick up the 8 stitches along the heel flap on the next sock and see how that goes. So that will be the blue one. I've got all my stitch markers ready. So it's so small, you don't need to put a stitch marker constantly. I've done the 7 rounds for the cuff. I'm going to do the 14 rounds for the leg, 16 for the slip stitch heel flap. Then I'll do the heel turn and I'll pop a stitch marker in at the bottom of the leg so I can count easily the number of stitches, the number of rows for the leg, the foot. So I did for this actually 21 rounds for the foot, not 25, because it was looking like it was getting quite long and I didn't want it to be too long. So I don't know, there I did what, 14 for the leg. I could perhaps even make that a bit smaller. It's a bit chunky, this. I'm going to try doing the 3 fewer pickup stitches and see how that goes. But there might be a couple of alterations as we go. So I'm going to now wash down the stairs, wipe the stairs down, and strip and make the beds. So that's very exciting, and I will not bore you by having to watch it. So hopefully I will check in again in a little bit, and you will see how that is going for this. All my ends. I'm keeping all my ends for a reason. There will be a video coming up in trying to use all my little ends for something. So
seems like a map with no borders, a whisper caught in the wind. I see her boots at the corner cafe, with a notebook and a grin. She's chasing skies I've never named, while I stay in my lane. But something in the way she moves keeps pulling at my chain. Oh, traveler, you carry the sun in your stride, leaving behind what I hold inside. If I don't ask your name today, I may never get the chance to walk beside your wandering dance. She hums a tune I've never heard, in languages I can't speak. She writes down cities on her wrist, and dreams she'll never keep. I sip my coffee, miss my cue, still anchored by my fear. But time rolls on like open roads, and soon she won't be here. Oh, traveler, you carry the sun in your stride, leaving behind what I hold inside. If I don't ask your name today, I may never get the chance to walk beside your wandering dance. Maybe next year in Madrid, or on some quiet mountain ridge, I'll see you turn and I'll be brave. But what if courage comes too late? Oh, traveler, the world is your open gate, and I just stood afraid of fate. If I don't take that step today, you'll vanish with the train, and I'll never see your smile again.
So it's Tuesday, and just popping back in to give you a bit of an update on where I am with all the stockings. So this video has actually sort of kind of changed because it should have occurred to me that you can't really do a test of how many of something you can make if you haven't finalised how you're going to make it. So, that being said, I've decided that this video is now, because it's Tuesday and tomorrow's the last one. It's a design I'll take you through the design process of the stockings, and then I'll do another video probably in a couple of weeks of like how many can I do. So this was the first stocking, which was actually just too big. It was a perfect little stocking. This feels so odd because I don't know why, but I've put the camera this way, not this way. So I'm used to just looking here, but I need to look here. And everything just feels backwards and off, but we'll just go with it because it is what it is at this point. So stocking number 1. Stocking number 2 didn't end up being a stocking. Let me show you what I mean. This is stocking number 2. It goes, this is the heel, and this is meant to be the toe, but you know, that was it. So on this one, what I decided was this one's just a bit too big. So I did the same cuff, and I did fewer rounds for the leg. I did the same rounds for the heel flap, and then I decreased very quickly. I decreased every round for the gusset, but I didn't do many rounds. I think I did like 3 or 4 rounds after I'd done all the decreases, and then did the toe decreases really quickly. Terrible. And then stocking number 3 is almost right. Almost. This is stocking number 3. It just needs to be slightly longer in the toe. So let me show you the size difference. It's a lot smaller than number 1. And it's a stocking. I'm going to block it because it needs to, just be blocked out a little bit to be a more of a stocking shape. So this one, I've done again the same amount for the cuff. I've done the shorter leg. I've done the same heel flap. I've done the full gusset decreases. So every single round you decrease for the gusset because I didn't want such a long gusset. It felt like it was just too big at the back here. And I decreased down to having 3 stitches on each needle. And that, I think I need to decrease down to having 2 stitches. I think 1 more round would just give me that little bit extra toe that I need. So I've written it all down, what I've done, and I'll probably publish like a little pattern with it. I'm thinking about doing maybe like a little Christmas knit and crochet pattern sort of like collection. Yeah. So I've got 2 more socks on the go, 2 more stockings on the go. I've got another blue one because this one's not usable. That one's not. So I've got another blue one on the go, and I've got a pink one. I've done the cuffs of both of them. So yeah, and we'll see with these ones if they are exactly as I want. But it wasn't going to be a how many can I knit because I didn't even have the pattern finalized. It was silly. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, so it's lovely weather at the moment. It really does feel like springtime here. All the bulbs are coming up in the garden. All the bulbs are out on our walks. I've been getting the dogs out each morning just over the local field near the house, which is good because while we had all the house stuff going on and I had a bad knee, And we had all the decorating going on. I couldn't get the dogs out as much, so Dita, because she's quite old, her fitness has gone down ever so slightly. So I thought take her out over the field for a few weeks to build her fitness back up, and then we can go on slightly longer beach walks again. But so there's a few clips of our little walks over the field. I managed to feed the crows each morning, which is always a good time. I love to feed the crows. I find them just delightful. They're so intelligent and they're so polite. Some birds, like seagulls, the seagulls also eat the food I put down, and that's absolutely fine. I enjoy feeding any of the birds that come down, but seagulls are just so aggressive. And if it wasn't for having such a big dog, having Odin with me, they'd be really harassing me when I put food down, and sort of like they bite you. But crows, they just like swoop right past your head and just land, and then they just like wait for you to feed them. They're so cute. Yeah, so I'll check in with you later, I think, probably. It's Wednesday, so it'll be the final day of knitting the stockings. Fly. I thought I'd just pop in quickly this morning just to show you the progress, not much. I've done the heel flap and the heel turn on this sock. So once I finish this one, this can go into the bag for my crochet scrap blanket, because this is at 11 grams now, so by the time I finished it should be down under 10. So I can pop it in to the scraps. And the pink one as well. I hope to get a couple of them done today, especially now that I know what I'm doing and I know exactly how I'm doing I know the pattern for it basically. So I just thought I'd pop in quickly and have a little bit of a chat before, because once I start started with working and that, I probably won't be that chatty. I always forget, and then you just get set up. So my sister picked up the face plates for our plug sockets, because we've got white sockets at the moment. We had them cut off, like sunk into the wall, and raised actually. Well, this one wasn't raised, but all the others have been raised, but they were still not raised enough for so basically when they took the old skirting boards off, there was a lot of damage to the walls. So the builder had said that there's a couple of options for new skirting boards. One of them was this taller one. The other one was a very small one, which would have nothing ornate about it. Or like a mid-height one, which we'd still have to cut into, but it would. So we went back and forth, and I decided in the end just to go for the taller ones, because it will cover basically all of the damage. Because when like they make good on it, it's never quite the same as just like fresh wool. So we went higher, so he had to notch each socket point. He'd said, oh, you could have them made higher. And I thought, they've already been made higher. Like, they were super low before. So anyway, we've got new face plates. These ones are antique brass. Switches. So they'll be going on hopefully soon. We're still waiting for one of the lights, which I ordered on the 28th of February. I ordered, and it still hasn't arrived yet, which is very annoying. I didn't realise, because it wasn't made clear when I was ordering, that it was coming from overseas, and I think somewhere not in Europe. I think it's probably coming from China, which is fine, because a lot of the stuff we buy anyway in the UK is made in China. But I actually didn't realise that when I was ordering. If I had realised, I wouldn't have ordered from them, because it's pushed back. We haven't been able to have the builders come back, send the electrician around to do all the changes, which means we can't paint the skirting boards yet properly, because we haven't had them come back and do the caulking or any of that. So it's kind of pushed everything back a bit, which means we still haven't had to put the furniture back in. Not ideal, but it is what it is. But these are looking, I think these are going to look really good. I'm very happy with them. We got them from Screwfit. Yeah, really happy with them. So I'm just going to record this, and I'm going to get the dogs ready and take them out for their walk, their morning walk. I'll probably get a bit of footage if I can, depending on how hectic it is out there. And yeah, I think I'm recording audio, hopefully. And then I've got a yarn order coming about 11 o'clock, so I need to get back before then. And I've got quite a lot of work to do. I'm going to work out what to do for dinner, because I did a big click and collect shop last night. So we've got a lot of food now because we'd eaten down so much of our food. And I was thinking, I wonder if I've got the ingredients to make cookies, because I have got some chocolate in the cupboard. So I could look at doing some chocolate chip cookies. And that would be a nice treat. I'm thinking maybe doing a chili for dinner, but we did have rice last night, so maybe not. I'm not sure. I'll decide that later. Sorry about all the mess behind me. It's just a bit of it's still a bit, it's not like full of stuff, but until there's like furniture back in here, there's nowhere to put anything, so it kind of is what it is. But how lovely the flooring is. Bits of fluff from dog toys. So I'll check in with you guys later once I've finished a couple more stockings. Oh. Yuck. Big clump of hair. My own hair, not a stranger's hair, because that'd be terrible. Odin, Odie, come here. Odin won't eat his breakfast today, so I'm going to have to do something about that. Odie, come here. Come here. If you want to have a dog who comes when they're called, do not get a snow dog. That's just not what they do. Odie, come. Odin, come. Odie, do you want a good boy treat? Oh, that got your attention. Come here. Come here. No, he's not going to. Let me show you him. He's not going to come. That's Odin. Odin, come. This is a bowl of food he's not eating. Come here. Odin, come here. Yeah, you can see him looking and thinking, and like, no, absolutely not. He's lucky he's cute. Whoa, Bubs, no, don't drink my coffee. Bub. Okay, hold on. Hold on there. Hold on. Okay, so it was my mistake having dog treats near you guys, wasn't it? Oh, Bubs, hold on. Whoa. Taking a chair with her. Come here, Odin. The ladies first, and the older one always goes first. You know that. Come on, Bub Bub. Can't see her because his giant head is in the way. What were you? Excuse you. Excuse you. Wait. Boop. Boop. One more boop. Gentle. Paw. Gentle paw. Ah, that was a lot of tooth for someone who's supposed to be being gentle. Okay? Paw. Thank you. Wait. Boop. One more boop. Go on. Boop. Wait. Wait. Go on then. Keep going. Come on. I know he's so so naughty. Do another one, Bubs. Come here. Come here. Hey, come here. Come on, come. Dita can also do things. Oh, the camera's not a bit of a wonk, but I'll sort that out in a second. Dita, sit. Oh, good job. I'm going to have to put the camera down a bit so you guys can see, but she can also give her paw. Just wait a sec. Okay. Paw. Paw. Thanks. Oh, so many kisses. Thank you, Paw. Good girl. There you go. Let me get this sorted out because you're seriously on a wonk. Oh, no. Okay. Oh. Oh, I'm not even in the frame properly. Hold on. I'll go back. That'll probably be the best thing. Odin, excuse me. Excuse me. You're. Come on. Fluffy. Keep your fluffy bum moving. I know. He's so naughty, isn't he, Bubs? Anyway, I'm like, we are wonk again. I know, Bubs. What is going on? Odie, don't come back through. Odie, you're not going to fit through there. You're going to knock my phone off. Stop. You can't go. No, you can't go back through here. You've got to go round. Odin, you're going to have to go around if you want to come through. Anyway, no, Odin, you can't come. You got to come round. Anyway, just popping back in because my yarn arrived. I've got a coffee. I actually forgot. I put on this pot of coffee. I put this on when I got back from the dog walk and then completely forgot about it. So hopefully the audio is working on this because I didn't check it was working this time. But it's okay. Excuse you. So I thought I'd just quickly pop in. Now I did get surrounded by dogs. But there are worse things in life than to be harassed by dogs. Come here, Odin. I know people can't believe how big you are. No one wants to see your Eye of Sauron. Come on. Apologies for that. He's a big dog, so he's got rather a large butthole. Odin, come on. Oh no. I'm not giving you it right now. You're gonna have to have it in a bit. Come on. You can't have everything in one go. So, I'll show you quickly the little sock I showed you this morning. I've done the gusset and the foot. So I'm just onto the toe decreases. Well, I'm not giving it to you right now. You're just gonna have to go away and wait till later. So this will be finished. I intend to get at least both of the ones that I'd started to be finished. Let me have some more coffee. Oh, this is nice. It's a lovely surprise when I realised I'd forgotten about it. I mean, all coffee is good coffee, but when you've forgotten about coffee and you have unexpected coffee, that's somehow even better. Odie, you're gonna knock the camera down. Go. I've got syrup in it as well. It's a cinnamon roll syrup. It's very nice. I'm not always a fan of the syrups for coffee, but I do like that one. So I'll put this side. We actually had a lovely dog walk. Odin got a little bit grumpy at one point, didn't you? He wanted to go home, but we didn't go home. I made him continue. I fed some crows, and that's always a good time. It's one of my favourite things. It's such a small thing, but it really does just fill me with so much joy when I chuck down the food for them and they immediately come down. It's just such a level of trust. It shows you how much they watch things, because usually I don't walk the dogs over the field that's near my house, because there's been, well, several years ago, basically, it was years ago, so my dad was still well enough to go out for walks and that, before he got seriously ill, and then he died. But Dita, the staffy, the old lady, she is a rescue, and she is scared of other dogs, and her fear makes her snap at dogs when they come near her. So she's always on her lead. She never seeks out any problems with another dog. She just wants to carry on going about her day and be left alone. So we were coming down the alleyway which leads to the field, and this man had his dog off its lead, and the dog, who was another beautiful little staffy, a lovely dog, came around the corner and ran right up into Dita's face, and Dita snapped at the dog. Now, she never actually bites any dog. It's just a snap to scare the dog away. And we stopped just to make sure that the dog was okay and there was no issue, and the dog was absolutely unharmed. And we had apologized and said that we're very sorry that happened, and he was very aggressive about it, and he kept on being extremely aggressive and swearing at us, to the point where I eventually said to him, well, your dog should be on its lead. If your dog doesn't come back when you call it, you shouldn't have it off its lead. It shouldn't be, and your dog shouldn't be allowed to just run up to other dogs and put her face directly into their face. Because, to be honest, dogs running up to each other and sticking their faces directly into the face of a dog they don't know actually isn't a friendly dog. Friendly dogs, with humans, a friendly human doesn't just get to run up and put their face in, grab another human. That's not friendliness. And it became a really big problem. It turns out this man has been sectioned several times, and he does have a lot of mental health issues. But there was a long time where we wouldn't walk near any of the fields near the house, just because he was very aggressive. Every time he'd see us, he'd pick up big branches and follow me around, hitting the fences and threatening to hit us. I think the only reason he didn't actually ever attack was because of Odin, and Odin is a very large dog. He's about 60 kilograms, and he's half Akita, so he is very protective. But I've decided recently that so much time has passed, probably about 6 years has passed since that incident, and I've seen him around, and he's not really recognised us, because he used to do things where he'd try and follow me home. He'd try and follow us home. So I'd have to keep going, walk past the house and keep going, pretend I didn't live there, until he sort of gave up. I did call the police on him several times, but they never managed to find him. But anyway, that was a long tangent to say we've started walking over the field again, because Dita's too old now really to walk all the way to the seafront, walk along the seafront, because walking to the seafront's about a 25-minute walk by itself. So walking there and back is almost an hour, not including having enough time to make it worth going to the beach. It would be several hours dog walk. And it's just a bit too much for her at the moment, especially because during the winter I couldn't get her out because I had a bad knee, and we had all the decorating going on and other things like that. So her fitness has decreased a bit. So I thought I'd take them over the field for a few weeks to build her fitness back up again. I don't know how I got onto this. Oh, yes, because the crows over there don't recognise me. The crows at the seafront, because crows, if you're not aware, crows are actually very intelligent, and they remember everything. If someone wrongs them, they will pass down that knowledge of that individual person who did them harm through 6 generations of crows. So if you've really upset a crow, all the crows in the area will not like you, and all the family members and generations of crows will have an issue with you. The same way, if you are good to crows, they also pass that information down, and they recognize individual people's faces. So the crows at the seafront have seen us for years, and as soon as you throw food down for them, they'd be straight there because they knew you meant them no harm. The crows over the field have taken about 10 days to start being willing to just come straight down. So it's nice when they start to realize that like you have good intentions towards them. And today, for the first time, when I chucked some of the peanuts down, the crows came down. I thought I was looking at one in the tree as I was throwing it, and that one wasn't coming down. And as soon as I'd taken a step away, I turned around, and there was already one like waddling along the ground to come and have a look at what I'd put down. So that felt good. Odin does like to bark at large birds, but he knows he seems to realise the difference between birds that I really like and ones that, for instance, seagulls, I'm quite happy for him to bark at because they are very aggressive. Whereas the crows, he knows that I like them, so he doesn't tend to bark at them. Oh, I have decided what I'm going to do for dinner. I haven't got it out yet, though. I'll do that after this. I've got a ready rolled pizza dough, so it's a big rectangle pizza dough. So I'll get that out of the freezer. And I bought some of the grated mozzarella, which I know is not the best mozzarella because it's not really mozzarella, but it's nice on a pizza. So I'll do probably like a tomato mushroom pizza tonight. Let me show you my yarn. It's a big bag. It's a big one. I'm sorry, do you want your treat? Come on, let's give you a treat. I've been laying here the whole time watching. Excuse me. We don't just snatch things, thank you. No, we don't just snatch. Whoa, careful. Okay. Touch. Oh, thank you. Okay, whoa. Do you really want it? Go on then. I should have cut this open before I came over, but the delivery driver came just as I was taking the bin bag out. So I was right there. He probably wondered, like, was I sitting there waiting for him to come? Because as soon as he knocked on the door, I was just opening it. Oh, it does look good. Okay, so I've got mostly like jumper quantities of things. Let me take my invoice out. I won't show you everything. I got 15 of this drop spell, which is colour number 27. I think it probably says on here what it is. Chestnut. So I got 15 of that. That is a really nice cotton and linen yarn. I got some cotton merino. This one, I do like it. I liked it online. This one. It's pistachio. I do love Drops Cotton Merino. It does wear very well as well. It's a very affordable yarn. I won't go into massive detail because I will show this again on the podcast. So, sort of Odie's dribble on this. I got this kind of gold colour sock yarn. I got some sock yarn. I got some jumper quantities basically for different projects I have. Odie, Odin, I think you're blocking the entire camera. You big fluffy goof. Come on. No, you can't really stay there, big guy. Come on, keep going. Come on. There we go. I got one bag and It's just yarn. It's nothing interesting to you. And two. Oh, come on. I know, I love YouTube, but you can't stand right in front of the camera, sweetheart. So I got some more cotton merino. Oh, this one's unraveling. Got this one, which I think is called Petrol. It's in this. It's in here. Kitten, what are you doing? Storm Blue, that's what it is. And then the other one, oh, I do like it. I wasn't quite sure when I saw these ones online what this kind of two-tone one, where you get like two strands woven together. Oh, hey, Kitten, would look like, but I really like it. Hey, Kitten. Vera. Vera, did you want some? Vera, did you want some? You can have some. You can have a treat if you'd like. Odin, I know it's a big shock. No, Odin, she's allowed. She's allowed to have a treat too. It's not just for you. Vera, Vera, kitten. No, she's scared. I'll go over to her in a minute. Yeah, so I wasn't sure what these let's put that away. What those two-tone ones would look like, because there's also a dark green, which I did have on my order, but it. Excuse me, sir. Thank you. Yeah, so there was a dark green one on my order, but that one it was out of stock when I went to do the order. Oh well, but this pecan pie one is nice. So I think the green one should be nice too. I think the green one would look really nice for my sister. I think my sister would love that one, because when I was making her jumper last year for her birthday, the green one was one that she was actually interested in. You just got your whiskers in my mouth. Excuse me. Yeah, the green one was one that she had been interested in, but wasn't sure what the two tones would look like together. But I think that has convinced me that she would actually like it. Oh, I'm sorry. Are we just resorting to thievery now? Do you like this? Yeah, so I won't go through the whole thing of everything. I'll show this on the podcast, I think. But yeah, there's lots of yarns. No, this is actually for Dieter though. Odie. Anyway, I'll go now because he's not going to get out of the way. So I will see you later. Yeah, I know I won't see you later, but I'll see you later and check in just before the end. Let me try. I need to get to the button, Odie. I need to press. I need to press the button, sweetheart. I can't get to it. So this is the final check-in. This is a sign-off. What do you even call it? I'm just gonna hold the microphone because the microphone was being really weird earlier when I clipped it here. So I'll just hold on to it for now. So let's go back through. We started with the big stocking. Too big, but a sock. So we tried smaller. Not a stocking. Very weird. Then we had almost right. Almost right. Slightly too short. Then we did this one. The ends are not woven in the last two. I can't find my my tapestry needles to weave them in. So until I find those, they're not being woven in. But here we go. Which is actually pretty perfect. They need to be blocked. They will be, I'll pin them out and block them. And then the final one I managed to do, which looks better than the blue one, but they are the same pattern. Yeah. So 3 stockings are usable for this project. This one is still a cute little sock. This one is really only to go in the bin. But 3 stockings is not too bad. It's not as many as I had envisioned, shall we say. I really did think, let me just adjust you because you're a bit wonky. I did imagine that I would do more. I always imagine I'm going to do more. But it did take me 3 of them to get to the point where I knew what I was doing. Actually, I had to do 3 completely before I knew what I wanted to do. So I'll do another, I'll do a challenge in a few weeks, I think. How many of these can I knit in a week? Can I knit? Hey, Bubbo. What have you got to come here? Why can't you come over? Can I knit 24 stockings in a week, 10 days? No, I don't think I can, but it'd be a fun challenge, wouldn't it? So, yeah, they're so cute. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. Me and Dieter greatly appreciate it. Odin couldn't care less. I actually don't even know where he is. But me and Dieter appreciate it. And I will see you on the next video. If you enjoyed it, consider subscribing. That would be very useful. And bye from Dieter. There she is. Oh, my fingers in her mouth. It's not that sort of channel.